What the fuck is up? Welcome back to the Mentally Chill motherfucking podcast.
With your host, Spirit and Carson. We are so sorry we did not have an episode last week. It was Mother's Day?
It was Mother's Day. Yes, it was Mother's Day, and we were
Depressed.
Very tired.
Very tired. We don't want to film something if we're not going to have anything interesting to say.
Yeah.
And we would rather keep it real with you guys. If we're just not feeling a podcast, we don't want to film it. If we literally just have nothing on our minds at all.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where we tried to all week. We thought about it, we talked about it. It was when it came to doing it, it was
Nah.
not in the place to do it. We were going through a lot. I was fucking depressed as shit. I still kind of am, but I want to at least get you guys an episode. I didn't want to go 2 weeks without putting out an episode.
Right.
I was gonna ask her. Yeah, I asked her yesterday if she wanted to do one today.
And I don't, because my thing is I've always started projects without finishing them. And that's going to be one of the topics today that we're going to touch on. Is I start something and I do it for a little bit and then I just stop. And I wanted to make it
Focus good? Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
I wanted to make it apparent to myself that, hey, when you start these projects, fucking follow through and stop giving up on them halfway through because you don't want to do them.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't want to do the podcast, but I want to at least have something that I do continuously that makes me feel like I'm actually achieving something, and it's a good hobby to have. So that's why I said to him, even though it's kind of hard doing a podcast every week, because not anything eventful happens every single week.
Yeah.
I still wanted to do something.
We don't have that crazy of lives.
No, we don't. We will soon.
We will soon. And our podcast will be much more crazy and out of this world. And oh my gosh, that's so.
Yeah, I just met Beyonce.
And she owns the Empire State Building. I still have not charged my vape.
Another project that I just started on actually is I'll tell you guys about it. I'm not gonna spoil it or nothing, but I actually just started writing a book last week, and I'm already done with chapter 1. I've already written 6,000 words, which is pretty damn
12 pages?
good. Yeah, 12 pages worth. And I'm fucking hype as shit for it, because it's basically a story. It's a fictional story, but it's based on very real things that happened to me. It's basically a story about dealing with having bipolar episodes, manic episodes, and depressive episodes. And it's also raising awareness on how doctors and people like that don't always treat people nice. You don't always get treated well in the medical field. There's a lot of abuse, a lot of neglect, a lot of power tripping and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about my experience with that, because thinking about how a hospital left me outside half naked, covered in self-harm cuts all over myself, how they just left me outside.
I had to literally find my iPhone to find you.
Yeah. And just having that happen to me, I feel like I should talk about it. I feel like that's a really big issue, and I don't just want to make statements about it. I feel like I really need to publish a book that shows people this is what the fuck happens when you're mentally ill. You get treated like this.
Yeah.
And I wanted to use the book to raise awareness. Hopefully, I can find some resources that are useful, not just the suicide hotline. Suicide hotline fucking sucks, which is a shame. But
if it's helped you, amazing. It's just in our experience.
In my experience, it hasn't. Yeah. So I'm gonna find some resources that help me particularly, and put them at the end of the book, because I don't want to just have a sad book and then makes people kill themselves.
That makes them think that's the right answer.
Yeah. I don't want to give people a book that just means, it's gonna be like this for the rest of your life.
But it's also a thing of what you went through is real.
That's true. I just don't want to be responsible for giving people this lack of hope when they read it. I want to have a very strong message at the end of it that says, hey, I still got through it and it's worth it. Yeah. I don't want people to feel like they shouldn't even ask for help because they're going to get abused.
Yeah, that's not what it is. And we've even talked about with some of our homies about it. And I even get nervous talking about it with them, because I'm just it's not there's no hope. It's just that the resources that people give you all the time don't always fucking work.
Yeah.
They don't always fucking work. And it's just like, especially when you're in like a severe state, calling the suicide hotline, they're just like, how are you feeling? It's like, bitch.
Or they're like, oh, it must be really hard, huh? Like, that doesn't help.
Yeah.
That just makes people, like, a lot of the times when people are suicidal, they do not want pity. Because then it makes them feel guilty. It makes them feel helpless.
Mm-hmm.
They do not want pity. That doesn't help. And that's all the suicide hotline really does. There's been very few times that I've called and someone's actually been real with me.
Mm-hmm.
It's very like, I'm not allowed to help you. I'm only allowed to pity you kind of thing.
Yeah. And that's fucked. That's not fair at all.
Yeah. Like, it's ridiculous. And I was really urged to write a book because the other day my friend called me and he's going through some shit right now. And he's like, now I finally know what you mean when you said you were mistreated by people you were supposed to trust. And my therapist just told me that I'm being fucking dramatic and I need to tone it down.
Yeah,
like
like that.
Telling him some really disrespectful shit. Telling him he's, what did he say? He said like something about being like over dramatic or something.
Something like you're just like being over the top. Something I forget. It was something like that.
Yeah, and I was like, damn, it's nice to have someone that knows what I'm going through, but I shouldn't have to relate to people in the first place.
You wish
it pisses
people
me
wouldn't
off.
have to go through that.
I wish I wouldn't have to relate to people on this. So hopefully with my book, I can reach some people and let them know that they aren't alone if they've ever experienced neglect, because most of the time people feel like it's their fault because doctors are put on this pedestal that they're always right and they're always good people and they're always there to help people.
Some of them fucking suck.
And it leaves patients feeling like they were in the wrong because something bad happened. It's never the doctor's fault. It's always the patient that's a piece of shit. So
at least in our experience of how they've treated us, you know, it's like if you've been through that, you fucking get it.
Yeah.
We get it, you know. It's shitty. It's really shitty. But I am very proud of you for starting that book.
Thank you.
I've been reading it a lot, and it's been very fun and very nice to read.
Yeah. I've always wanted to write a book.
I literally told you this the other day. I was literally talking about this the other day. Every time like I gas her up on something that she loves that she does, she was like, I've always wanted to do this.
I have though. I've always
so
wanted to write a book, and I'm glad that I'm writing it about something I'm really passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that it does well when it finally... I have no idea how long it's going to take to come out, but I'm really hoping when it does come out, a lot of people will not, like, enjoy reading it, but, like, find it very interesting.
Yeah. I think it's very interesting, and I'm not easy to please when it comes to books. I get bored so quick.
Same.
Like 90%
I fucking
of books.
hate reading. The only book that I really enjoy reading is depressing as shit, and it's called Go Ask Alice, and it's about this girl who like goes through a shit ton of stuff, which is also what inspired my book. Mm. I don't want to like spoil it.
Yeah,
it's a good book. Go read it. If you like depressing shit, go read Go Ask Alice.
I haven't read it, so
I feel
but
like
we have it. I'm gonna.
Yeah,
read
we
it
have
day.
it.
We have it. I'll read it one day. But yeah. I find it really cute when you do that though. Like when you show me a song, you're just like, I'm really proud of this song, and I listen to it. I'm like, this is so fire. She's like, I've always wanted to write a song like this. I'm like, it's so cute. It's very adorable.
How's your music been going?
How's my music been going? I have a new song coming out.
Yeah.
I previewed it on the last podcast 2 weeks ago. I finished it. It is done. It is turned in. It's releasing. Redacted. I don't know if I can talk about it yet. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I don't fucking care.
I'm sure you can say something.
It's coming out June 24th. It's called Supersonic, and I love that song. It's so good. I hope you guys like it. I will probably put the pre-save link in the bio. I haven't been doing too much to promote it yet because I'm still like trying to work with. I haven't had time to work with the team to like really figure out how we're gonna promote this song, but I'm very excited about it. I think it's very good. I want to do a music video for it. It's very fun.
I'll be in the music video. I'm gonna be butt ass naked.
Yeah, she's gonna be booty naked. I want her to be, but I don't know if she wants to be.
Wait, what?
I want you to be like have your tits out in the video. I'll probably have to go to like the Lion's Den to get like pasties because if Skydad's shooting it, I'll probably need you to wear pasties so your boobies aren't out. Because I'm gonna censor it in the video, like put a censor bar over it, but I want you to be titties out.
I'm gonna be like standing up and the censors bar is gonna be all the way down here.
Shut up, bro. Shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up. Sorry if I keep checking the camera. I tried charging the batteries, dude, and they said they were full, but they're not. It's on fucking red.
It's lies.
I'm fucking pissed, dude. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my batteries, dog. It's so annoying. So whenever this cuts, if it's just the camera's just completely in a different position, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it said the batteries were charged, and then we put them in, and then they're like, never mind, bitch.
Never mind. I'm like, okay, whatever. So.
And rest assured, by the way, I'm still working on my album. I'm just taking a little bit of a break because I feel like I've been working really hard on the album, and I don't want to burn myself out.
I mean, I've been taking a break on my album too.
That's another thing that I really struggle with is burnout. I think that's what a lot of people have to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, if you're watching this, don't burn yourself out.
Yes.
Because it fucking sucks. Do not work too hard because you will fuck yourself up. A lot of people think that you have to work hard all the time, and if you have to take a break from something, you're not as strong as other people. But burnout
people
is
always say it, dude. Like, it's so bare minimum. Just take some fucking time for you. It's like, it's the healthy thing to do.
Right.
I had to fucking learn it.
Lions sleep all day, pretty much.
Yeah, and they're the fucking craziest animals.
King of the jungle.
King of the fucking jungle. They sleep all day.
Yeah.
They never burn out.
Yeah, exactly. So.
But I also think do like the king of the jungle, like the lion, like the alpha lion, do they just like chill and just like be alpha lion? That's all they do.
I don't know. I don't think so, because like I guess when there's like different lions coming in, they have to like assert their dominance.
So all they do is fight and be lion king?
Yes.
That's a good job.
That's like you in middle school.
What do you mean?
You used to fight.
I did used to fight. Every so often, yeah.
I've never fought anybody before. I don't know if I've touched on that in previous episodes, but I've never fought anyone before. And oh no, I have touched on this before, because I always talk about how I hit you and beat you.
Yeah. We beat each other every day.
No, but sometimes we're like playing around and I'll hit him and then I actually hurt him really bad. And I'm
the other fucking day.
I kicked him.
You kicked me in the fucking face.
I didn't mean to. I meant to kick you in the face, but not that hard.
You meant to like tap me in the face, kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it was like this kind of thing.
She was sitting across from me.
I was laying and I tried to go like that,
which is fine. I don't care. But she like.
But I kicked him in the lip.
In the lip, split my lip.
His lip, and I felt so fucking bad.
Horrible.
I felt so fucking bad. I had like flashbacks of watching the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp defamation trial, and I was like, I'm gonna turn into Amber Heard if I keep this shit up. And I don't want to become Amber Heard. Dude, watching that trial is like so triggering for me because I've also touched on this before. I don't really like talking about it because it fucking sucks to think about it. But I was going to sue. Well, I was in the process of suing some people for defamation, and like a year into working with my lawyers, they were like, we don't want to work on this case anymore because
I'll say why.
I'm not gonna say why, but they inevitably
you would have
they eventually said like, hey, we don't really want to work on this anymore. We don't think you're gonna like benefit from this at all. And I was like,
gonna fuck you up more.
I was like, fine, that's fine. Which was
with me. Fucked situation because it wasn't your fault in any capacity.
Right, but it's over and done with now, and I highly doubt there's gonna be any more problems in the future. I've moved on. I'm pretty sure they have moved on. But just watching the defamation trial kind of makes me glad that I didn't go through with that, because if I had to do a trial for weeks and weeks being in the same room as these people, it would drive me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And like just hearing like if they decided to lie under oh my god, I would not be able to keep my shit together. I would really not be able to keep my shit together. I give props to Johnny for keeping his shit together, because I would not be able to after all the shit that I went through and that I was put through from these people. Oh god, I'm honestly glad that the lawyers dropped it, because I don't think I could handle a defamation case at all.
Yeah.
It looks horrible. And also, I fucking hate all the fucking memes that people are making about the trial. It's so like distasteful.
Yeah.
Some of them are like shedding light on it a little bit, like, oh, that's kind of funny, like but like at the end of the day, it's just kind of weird. Cause like he's a victim of domestic violence, and they're like making his trial a joke.
Amber Heard is a fucking abuser, bro. Like, she's a full blown abuser.
She reminds me of the person that I was suing a lot, and that's another reason why it's hard for me to watch because
Disgusting fucking
it's like
humans.
triggering for me. I'm like, Jesus fuck. But
Anyway.
enough of talking about the whole defamation thing, because I'm sure they've grown as people, and I have too. So
Yeah.
on a lighter note, do you have anything to say? Because my brain is blank right now.
I hope you find somebody. Oh, I can't fucking sing it.
The fucking Kendrick Lamar album. That's from that album.
Yeah, I can't sing it because I want to copyright
I listened up to We Cry Together. No, I listened up to We Cry Together.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't listened to the full thing yet, but holy fucking shit. Is it Father Time? Fatherly
Time? Fatherly Time.
I don't know.
Father Time.
Father Time. Fucking amazing. I love it so much. And it made me dive into Sampha's discography, who's the feature on that song. I fucking love
Amazing
Sampha so
stuff.
much. I had no idea he was British.
Really?
I had no idea. I heard him and he's like, Wake Ups. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah. Wake up.
Brethren.
My brethren.
My brother.
I think the first time I heard it from Sampha
If you guys didn't know, I'm British.
was Chance the Rapper from, I think it was either Coloring Book or Acid Rap. Coloring Book in like 2016, 2015 with, where is it?
Don't play it.
I know. Was it this one or was it?
He has a gorgeous voice though, and I was listening to like his album, Sampha's album. I forget what it's called, but I was listening to his album. I'm like, damn, I should Process. Process by Sampha is a pretty damn good album. I was listening to earlier.
Song with? Was it Chance the Rapper?
It was Drake, right? Don't think about it too much.
No, it wasn't. Well, it probably was Drake. Maybe I'm probably thinking about Saba, that Angels record.
Probably.
But yeah, Sampha. Everybody heard that song on Too Much.
Yeah, Sampha features are always great. I definitely want to work with him when I can, because I love his music a lot, actually, now that I've dived into it. What are your dream features? Who do you want to work with? Like, your top three.
Top three?
Yeah.
John Bellion. Of course.
Given.
John Bellion, Mr. Bellion. Doing the podcast. All good.
That was a feature from Kendrick's mom.
From my mama. Fucking, yeah, John Bellion. Anybody from Wu-Tang Clan, obviously.
RZA is definitely like the main one though.
RZA or Ghostface Killer for sure.
Wasn't he on Kendrick's album?
Yeah, on Purple Hearts.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
Great verse. Great
I haven't
verse.
heard it yet.
Yeah. Top three. That's kind of hard, man. I don't know. John Bellion, say RZA, and
Producer that you really want to work with.
Producer that I really want to work with, The Alchemist.
I think my top three, one of them, it's not in any order, but my top three, Olafur Arnolds, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He did the soundtrack for one of my favorite shows called Broadchurch, and I really love his production a lot, and I would love to work with him. I also really want to work with, who do I want to work with? Scott James. I think I've mentioned Scott James on a previous podcast. I tried reaching out to him, but I haven't got through to him yet. So maybe when I have like a label, maybe when I'm signed to a label, I can have some
like
backing and be like, I promise I'm good enough. Please work with me. And I'll be able to pay him too. Because I hate working with people and not being able to pay them.
I think it's easier for me to say top three right now would be like Paris, Texas, John Bellion, and Yeek.
Who?
Yeek. Great music.
Oh, I thought you said yeet for a second. I'm
Yeet.
like, I'm about to fucking break up with you.
Yes, I want to
I'm
work
about
with
to
Yeet.
yeet myself out the window.
I want to work with Yeet very bad. I like his music. I'm sorry. No, I could never work with Yeet. We don't make the same music in any capacity.
What's the third artist that I really want to work with? I'm trying to think. Childish Gambino, honestly.
Childish Gambino would be fun.
I feel like that would be so
Mr.
cool.
Glover. That'd be cool.
Or Steve Lacy.
Steve Lacy, I think, would be a better.
I feel like I would work really well with Steve Lacy. I feel like Childish Gambino's music is too soulful. Because, like, I'm a white girl. I don't know shit about soul.
Yeah.
So I'd get in the studio with Childish Gambino and he'd, like, sing his fucking heart out. And I'd just be like, I'm a depressed white girl. In a depressed world.
I want to work with so many people. I want to work with fucking Rex Orange County, fucking Buddy,
I feel like
fucking
Radiohead.
Dijon.
Radiohead would be cool.
Tom York would be sick
too.
from Radiohead. That'd be crazy.
You want to work with the Gorillas too.
The Gorillas. Oh my God, Damon Albarn. I want to work with him so bad. I love the Gorillas.
Can I say something?
No.
Oh.
Hopefully, maybe one day. Hopefully, but yeah, top 3 right now would probably be John Bellion, Paris, Texas, and Yeek.
I don't think I know Paris, Texas.
Yeek did the Freaky.
Oh my God, you've been playing that on repeat.
I love that. RGB remote control. I know.
Kendrick was cleaning the bathroom for about 5 hours, and all I was hearing was him blasting Queen in the bathroom.
Queen's my shit, man.
Yeah.
Crazy little thing called love.
My little my favorite artist right now is probably the Cocteau Twins.
Cocteau Twins is good.
Cocteau
Twins is quite nice. I think it's let me see.
Cocteau?
Cocteau?
2 cocks?
I was looking up Elvis Presley.
3 cocks. 4 cocks, 5.
4 cocks, 5. Cocteau Twins.
I'm not a penny, I'm a dime.
Pronunciation.
I'm so steezy, I'm so fly.
Cocteau Twins.
Oh, okay.
Cocteau Twins. Scott had said it differently, I think, so that's why I'm like weird about it. But
yeah, I like their music a lot. I think it's pretty cool.
Good stuff.
Good stuff for real. I've been listening to a lot of different shit recently, like adding a lot of stuff to my playlist.
Yeah, your music taste has gone up recently.
Ever since you got me them AirPods, I've been listening to a lot of different shit because I'm like, I need to really expand my music taste because I used to strictly listen to XXXTentacion, Suicide Boys, and Scarlord, and that was like it. That was it. I would listen to their entire discography on repeat, and that was it. And I feel like that's also why my personal music was so shit back in the day, because I didn't expand my taste. And I was listening to music that I couldn't make myself. I am a fucking little white girl. What do I know about rapping about living in New Orleans?
I mean, that's why I showed you rap music. That's why I showed you like all the facets of hip hop.
Yeah, I found that interesting because it showed me like also because like I appreciated Suicide Boys a little more since you showed me like all of hip hop, because I'm like, oh, so they're taking inspiration from like 3 6 Mafia?
3 6 Mafia
and all that kind of stuff.
UGK type shit.
Yeah. A lot of like Memphis kind of stuff. And now that I know like a little more about hip hop, I have a different appreciation for it, for sure.
Which I love dearly.
Yes.
And I'm so happy with. That's why I was like. That's why I also was like. I was still sad that you didn't like To Pimp a Butterfly. 'Cause I'm like, damn, I didn't even show her like the jazz influence and like. Well, I mean, I showed you Tribe.
I liked To Pimp a Butterfly, but I did not. It's not my taste.
Yeah.
I would get murdered by the Kendrick Lamar fan base if I fucking put out my opinions. Because I was thinking the other day, I'm like, if I were to rank Kendrick Lamar's albums, I would probably rank it as either Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers first or Damn first. And then...
If you put Damn first, Fantana would kill you.
Yeah.
Damn is Fantana's least favorite Kendrick Lamar.
I think Damn is really good. I love it. I think it's
not my favorite Kendrick album.
I think it's the most mainstream, though. I think that's why I like... So far, like Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers a little more because it's a little more out there, and I really like it. Like United in Grief, I really fucking
Beautiful
like because
intro.
It's so cinematic.
Beautiful
and
intro.
I love cinematic music. I like music that makes you feel like you're in a movie, and that song definitely made me feel like I'm in a movie.
Yeah, it's a great.
I agree, different, and I like the message too so far on Kendrick's album, like him, like admitting his mistakes and all that kind of stuff. Like especially in. I haven't heard it yet, but I've heard about it. Auntie Diaries. People are trying to cancel him for saying faggot, and I'm like, you guys have to understand though, he's doing it in a way to show people, like, hey, you're fucking homophobic, like, cause
I've since listening to it a few times, it's I feel weird about it, but also I understand where he's coming from. Like he didn't need to say it. And that's like, say like a white person did that with saying the N-word, they'd get fucking crucified.
Yeah, that's fair. But I think
like it was definitely like a shock value thing that he didn't need to say. Like it would still get the point across. Like he didn't need to say the word. I personally
don't think it would. I don't think it would get the point across if he didn't say it.
I understand. Because
you remember when John? I'm not saying that it's okay, but like John Lennon made that song about a woman is the N-word of the world.
And people
because he's
still
speaking
don't fuck
about-
with that, you know.
I know, but I feel like to make a point in that sense, it's not okay, but it's like, it's artistic in a sense. Does that make sense?
I know where you're coming from. I don't think your opinion is wrong for sure. I guess like just the way that I say it, I'm just like it'd go the same way if they were to have said it or regardless.
I think at the end of the day, it's up to the community that they're offending
Yeah,
to decide.
it's up to the community.
Because I can't speak much on John Lennon's thing because I'm not a black person, so
That's left for them to speak about.
You know what I
I mean,
mean?
Auntie's Diaries, like as we are queer people, it's like I feel a certain way about it,
don't
but
really
that's not
feel-
that's not going to change how I look at it.
I don't really feel a certain way about it because I can relate to him in a way of like, damn, I really used to say that shit. But then again, I wouldn't go around like saying the N word for shock value,
Yeah,
showing that I've changed, because then I'm proving that I didn't because I'm still saying it. If that makes sense.
I don't know. We look at it differently than most of Twitter does.
Yeah.
Aside from like the community, as we are in a queer relationship,
Right.
in that
It's like
sense.
if you're offended over it, that's completely understandable. Like, we're not here to tell you can't be offended over Kendrick Lamar saying faggot.
Yeah, you're allowed to feel that certain way, you know.
Yeah, I
Almost 30
think we
minutes.
should end on that note. That
Yeah.
your opinion is valid.
I hope the fucking video didn't get corrupted.
I hope not, because I would fucking kill myself.
I mean, if it did, I'll just put the card over. It's fine.
Okay.
Um,
Well, thank you for watching today's episode. We talked a lot about music today. We might change our podcast name to Musically Chill.
musically chill.
That just makes me think of the app Musically.
Rest in peace.
She gotta say please. Say please.
Is that a musically sound?
Yeah.
I
Right, Shremmer?
wasn't on musically that much. Oh, that song.
Yeah.
Think about it. Something like that, or whatever it was.
I have no
I
idea.
forget which one.
Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode.
Yes. Sorry we were gone last week, but also not sorry. We're allowed to live our lives and do what we want. But hope you guys have a great new week.
And see you guys next time.
See you guys next time. Hopefully. We'll see if we don't feel like shit. Bye.